Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Thursday, December the 9th, 2010, and like we do every night, it's time to look at the markets. Check it out. Okay, let's start off looking at the BSE index, the India Bombay Stock Exchange. This is a one-year weekly chart. What you see here is a sell-off that's gone all week long, and if we continue to do so or close at this level or lower, we're going to be forming a downtrend right here. You get a high point and then another lower high, okay, and you've got a low point here and a lower low. So you'll be confirming that downtrend has actually begun there. Back here, we saw that coming, the pullback, but not you can't just say a pullback is going to be the actual downtrend. You need it confirmed, and this would be the confirmation there. So keep an eye on this, but if this does get confirmed as of Friday, then we would actually look for that to be the downtrend. We would not be bullish on this in any way, shape, or form. If you're messing with BSE, we'd be in cash there. Okay, now you know. Okay, a quick look here at TSX. If you're looking at what's going on over there in Canada, this is a chart we want to bring to your attention, a one-year weekly chart of the TSX. This week's candlestick hasn't finished forming because you still have tomorrow's activity, but thus far she is forming a shooting star formation, which is showing a decrease of momentum to the upside. So that's something you have to keep an eye on there. We have a tight stop right here on the bullish uptrend there. If this starts to pull back, that'll be fine, but if she breaks below this line, we're no longer bullish on short-term TSX. Okay, a quick look here at the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index. What we have here is the strongest chart by far for the past few weeks in the U.S. here. The Russell 2000 has outperformed for the past couple of weeks the Dow Jones as well as the S&P and the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is actually following pretty close behind, but it's still got this one's definitely seeing a lot more activity here. And this is all of our alerts lately have been in the small cap area. They tend to be the most profitable at the current time. So that's something else you'll find out there in the market. For now, nothing new to report here. This looks bullish. It remains that way. I see no change here. You may want to advance your stop depending on your positions or whatever you're doing. Currently, our trend stop is way down here, and that does give room for a pullback, lots of room for a pullback. It doesn't have to happen anytime soon, but whenever you have a lot of distance between your last low point and then your advance is substantial, that gives it lots of room to pull back and remain in that uptrend. All right, so that would be actually what you want to see. You'd like to see a really strong advance there. Okay, until otherwise noted, we remain bullish on the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index short term. Okay, short-term picture of the Nasdaq. This is a one-year weekly chart looking at this candlestick being the weekly candlestick. It's not finished forming yet, like I said on all the others. It's only Thursday, but assuming that this closes like this or similar, we'll look at it again tomorrow. But the main thing here is it remains in a bullish uptrend. We see more upside here. You'll notice you had a previous resistance here. This will be the same for the S&P, everything here in the U.S. Previous resistance was there. You had a pullback. Okay, broke through it, closed above it, pulled back, and it just bounced back up through here. This right here is going to be support, so you don't have a lot of down potential here. You really have a lot of support right there, and that's just given a lot of strength to the short-term bullish case right now to just press higher like you've seen with the Russell 2000. So to see the Nasdaq continue to move higher short-term, that would make sense to me. The S&P 500, same condition as the Nasdaq. The only difference would be the RSI. RSI here is at 65, while the RSI indicator on the Nasdaq is at 68. So you can see that there'd be more actual room to move to the upside on the S&P versus the Nasdaq. Okay, so but again, same basic condition. You got the resistance line here now acting as support for the market. That's basically why you're bouncing around flat, but your strength is to the upside here. Bulls feel real confident right now, and that's going to give them short-term lift. Okay, that's what you're seeing. Okay, one laggard here in the world markets is going to be the London Financial Times Index, the Ftse. And what we have here, if you look at it compared to the U.S. markets, you can see that we've got the resistance point here. You sold off, bounced back up, closed above it, pulled back down, and now we're just playing at it. Okay, so this is consolidation period, but it could very easily turn into a move, just like we've seen in the S&P, we've seen in the Russell over here in the U.S. So keep an eye on that potential there. And again, note the RSI is only at 61.59. Still lots of potential there. If you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. And remember, keep your stops in place. This uptrend here is short-term analysis, okay? So I definitely would keep reminding people to use your stops. A quick look at our disclaimer. Enjoy it. God bless. Take care. And I will see you in the next video.